Awesome. What is the best financial advice that you've ever received?
Well-behaved women rarely make history. Women who play by the rules, they won't really get anywhere. You got to break the rules.
Now, you're in the oil business.
I am.
What business has made you the most money?
I think manufacturing solar panels. Manufacturing solar panels, and I think pumping crude oil.
What's the biggest deal you've ever closed?
It was like a $28 million deal.
$20 million.
Yeah, it was a $28 million deal.
28
$28 million deal, but I got commission. It wasn't my deal, but I did it in Puerto Rico. I did it in the airport, and the commission was hefty.
In the oil business, or what was that?
In the oil business, and I was 21.
Are you a buyer or a seller?
I feel like I'm both, depending on what the market is. But I'm a seller. I sell.
Are you good at sales?
I can sell water to a fish. Well, I've been selling for years.
Right,
I've been selling for years, and I was in corporate customer service for 10 years, so I know how to deal with people.
What's your secret to selling?
You're not asking the wrong questions. You're asking the wrong person.
All right. So the secret with selling is asking questions. That's the number one rule in sell. Asking questions, because you have to ask questions to get a response. So once you get that response and see what the customer or client needs, now you're able to hit them with the right bullets. Now you hit them with the right bullets. Now the emotions get involved. Now you're able to give them an offer because the emotions is involved. You said what they want to hear because it started with questions.
Yeah, keep asking. Go get a loan, sign up for whatever. Closed mouths don't get fed. And don't be afraid. Just go. If you don't go to the banks, if you don't try and find lenders, you're not going to know what you need.
So you weren't afraid to borrow money from
No,
banks?
I borrow money all the time.
Actually,
I do.
How do you leverage that debt into wealth, though?
Well, I spread it out. And I multiply it. A lot of the times you say, okay, this is where we're going to spend it, but I budget it and I spread it out. And a lot of the times I pay it back before it even makes what it needs to make.
So if you lost everything tomorrow, could you make it all back?
Absolutely. I can make it in 10 phone calls.
So your network's important.
My network is hefty. Big players.
Have you ever met a billionaire?
I've dated billionaires.
You dated billionaires? What have you learned from all the billionaires that you've met, that you've interacted with, that you've networked with? What do billionaires do differently from everybody else?
I think that more than anything, they like to talk. They like quality time. They like listeners. And they can separate the doers from the non-doers. You're going to be a student for life and be open to that. It doesn't matter where you are. I'm constantly learning, and I'm going to learn until my last breath. So billionaires, they love that. It's the playground, and you got to take notes. You got to file taxes like a billionaire. You got to be a big girl if you want to be with
How to befriend a billionaire is really simple, right? Once again, you want to be a giver, not a taker, right? If you're a taker, now they're gonna have their guard up. You want to be a giver. You want to see how you can help them, how you can learn from them, right? And once they realize, you know what, you're not here for the money like everybody else. You're just here to have a good time, to have real in-depth conversation like my girl right here was able to date multiple billionaires because she understood the psychology of how they think. They think different. They're different human beings, right? Let's be honest, right? That's why there's only a handful of them. They just think completely different from everybody else, right? So they want to see who can they trust. And there's not a lot of people that they can trust, but if they can able to trust you, now you can then come into their inner circle. Now they can maybe give you the resources and the guidance for you to become a millionaire or a billionaire, right? And this girl right here, she's not a billionaire. I only want to do billionaires for the most part for this show starting off, but I had to bring her on today just to show you how important friendship with rich people are, and how to go about it, right? There's a principle on how to befriend a rich person. All right. And also, one out of the most important things in befriending a billionaire and also being a billionaire is picking the right person. Right? Are you picking the right spouse? Because you pick the wrong spouse, half of your income's gone, right? And they can afford it, but at the same time, who wants to go through that, right? You want to compound and compound and help as much people as you can, but you have to pick the right spouse. And for her, I don't know what she did to mess up those billionaire relationships and make these guys flee, right? So you want to do your due diligence as you know as somebody who wants to get married as an entrepreneur, um, you know, how to be a good wife and how to be a good husband. I'm not gonna get into that right now.
You file taxes like a billionaire?
All the time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So do you pay a lot in taxes or?
I mean, I have several trust accounts, so.
So what's the best way to not pay a lot of taxes? Because the wealthiest people, they don't pay any taxes.
I would say knowing how to do business, knowing how to write off, and then of course actually securing your wealth. And I want to say making sure that you have that generational wealth by having trust accounts, by having certain portfolios, and following it properly, doing business properly, and knowing exactly how you can write off. You really have to have a really good financial advisor and have a really crazy financial team. Like your team has to be hardcore. Invest in it. Invest in it, because the more you invest in the best financial advisors and the best tax attorneys, you're gonna save a lot of money.
Right.
Like when you build a team in every single part of your business, when you build the right team, they make money for you. In your sleep, you can trust everybody. I think your team, invest in your team.
To sum up that interview, it was an amazing interview from a millionaire who dated a billionaire. But once again, she said to have a great team, have a good circle around you, and how to befriend a billionaire. You know, you want to be a giver, not a taker. You want to know how to build trust, how to build relationship, how to learn from them, and I'm sure they'll, be excited to invite you in their circle if you can get to them. That's another thing. Where are they hiding? Where are they at? Are you able to get to them? All right. See you guys in the next episode. Peace.